Okay, hello everyone. Hi, how are you? It's Kei. This is the 1st of March 2023 on Wednesday. So good to see you again. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be reviewing the charts as usual by Ichimoku Kinko and also some other confirmations like the candlesticks and the lines, the price action, and I will check some charts. So yeah, looks like this week we have lots of retracement, especially today. I have screen charts at twice, 3 times already, but I've seen the charts are retracing in Forex pairs. So, and there was a big news just earlier in Germany, and I was watching one of the pairs which was Euro CAD, which was bullish. And so first, we will review the chart Euro CAD first, and then check the pairs. Okay, so let me get ready here, just quickly. So yeah, today, after I had the lunch, I happened to have a nap of like almost like 1 hour. And that was quite a long nap. I usually take a nap of like 5 or 15 minutes and refresh myself. But today, I happen to have a long nap, so I feel more fresh. So I hope I can sleep tonight on time. But well, let's see. Maybe. So for some reason, I need a nap today, so I think my body wants it. My body wants some rest. So, and the markets were ranging, retracing, so it was a perfect timing to take a nap, I think, for me today. A bit longer time. Yeah, but yeah, let's see. Let me check what's going on in the markets together. Okay, so let me switch screen. Okay. All right, I see some comments on the chat. Thank you for joining. I see Amrastov, good to see you. Batna-san, good to see you too. And Christopher, good to see you. You're welcome about the live stream. You're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. And State Bank, good to see you. And Photo, thank you for joining. And James and Rain, good to see you. All right, one group, thank you for joining also. Retracement on XAU. Okay, gold is now retracing. Okay, let's check. Okay, Marvin, good to see you. Euro CAD. Okay, let's check that one too. Oh, James also took a buy on the Euro CAD and hit the stop loss at break even. Okay, 4-hour Kumo is very thin. Right. That was exactly what I was watching. So let me check the the markets. I was actually watching the Euro CAD also, and it has been bullish. Let me do this in one screen. Here is the daily time frame. I was expecting last week the market breaks a support. I think you remember I said that 1.4232 breakout. So, but it didn't happen. The market went up against it, and so I delete down arrow. I delete the support. And now I draw the resistance level here on 1.4643 seems to be the initial target in this market. Chikou span is touching, Kijun Sen flat and Kumo completely flat. So this is now ranging in terms of Ichimoku. This is just ups and downs. So I think the market goes up in the short term. This is called the box range in Ichimoku, where the resistances and the support are at the same level. I mean, same level on these touches. So this is called box range. So I expect the market goes up to the resistance and then retrace. But for now, this is bullish. This is a daily time frame, and today is bullish. So this week, the market may reach 1.4643, so we will see. But yeah, as you mentioned, 4-hour Kumo is very thin. Yeah, 4-hour Kumo very thin, and now they just become flat flat Kijun Sen, so the market looks to be ready to retrace. And also I was watching the news website, and today there was a big news in Germany, which was this one, harmonized index of consumer prices in Germany, and the result was positive. The actual was better than previous, better than consensus. So euro should be bought right now. So that's actually and I was watching charts before the news happens. So I was watching the chart maybe 15 or 10 minutes before the news happens. So I stayed away, and then now I'm back to the chart, and I still see that the Kumo ray thin in the 4 hour. So whenever you see the thin Kumo like this, where you see the Senko span A and B are very close, this is considered to be overbought. So the market retraces back anytime, so we have to stay away. Or if you want to buy, you have to be extra careful for the retracement. You have to be very good at the risk management when you want to buy in this kind of case. But I wouldn't buy. I would stay away from this one. And if the market goes up today, by the end of today, the market may go up to here, but it's okay because I don't take any entry anyways. And make sure you don't feel FOMO, even if the market goes up towards the end of today. This is the overshooting market, so it can retrace anytime. But yeah, this one is bullish for sure. 4 hours nicely bullish after the resistances break. So now the target is on 1.4644, the previous resistance here. Okay, TikTok and John, good to see you. Marvin says NZD-JPY is really strong. Okay, let me check NZD-JPY. Okay, let's see. Okay, here is the daily time frame. NZD-JPY Kumo breakout is happening on the daily time frame. However, Chikou span still touching, so the market may reverse. The market is now on the previous resistance level of 84.923, so it may retrace. And 4 hour is it was bullish. I think it was due to the weak JPY today. Oh no, let me check the strength chart. Yeah, strength chart shows that, okay, I'm sorry, JPY is not really weak today, but NZD is strong today, and that's why this pair is going up. NZD is strong, Euro is now strong, and USD and Pound are weak today. So yeah, this uptrend is caused by the strong NZD as currency. So, but looks like it stopped now, and there is an inside bar is happening, and there was a bearish bar in the 4 hour, and now this one is forming bullish, but this is still weak in its uptrend. So I expect the market retrace to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen or the previous resistances around this area, and finally goes up in the long term somewhere this week. But yeah, this is again, this is a bit overshoot of the previous resistance levels, but yeah, we have to still watch out for the retracement. And I wouldn't buy in this case. I would wait for the new breakout and look for the buying edge. Yeah, this is also the market you don't want to jump in this case. Okay, we told, good to see you. Rajesh, thank you for joining. And Plurifant, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Michelle, good to see you too. Alright, Blair and James, also good to see you. Okay, Bitcoin, BTC USD. USD is now weak, so I think Bitcoin is going down today. But let me see. Cryptos, BTC USD, the daily time frame. So USD has been a bit weak for the last 1 or 2 weeks, and now it's consolidating. Yeah, looks like Bitcoin, BTC USD is not as weak as before. Looks like this is now forming a potential new N wave, like this way. But we still have to see that Chikou span breaks the candles, and the price above the Tenkan-sen, and that will, I think, be a nice new uptrend. And looks like now the market has been supported by the trend line. So as long as price is above the trend line, I think that will be a good buying opportunity. But as soon as it breaks the Kijun-sen or the trend line, you should exit. Even before the price breaks the pin bar, we have to exit when the market breaks the green Kijun-sen or the trend line is my analysis. But for now, this is range. So I said that this is forming new N wave, but the problem here is that we never know how long it takes for the market to reach the resistance and break. It may take a few days, it may take few weeks, or it may take 1 month, 2 months. We never know, because this is range. So even if you buy now, it may be not time efficient to make profits. If you want to buy and hold on the Bitcoin, I think that would be okay. Just buy and hold and expect the break and keep holding. But the risk is only the break of the Kijun-sen or the trend line. So this is a small risk, but expect a big reward. So I would wait for today's candlestick close. And if today's candlestick closes above the Tenkan-sen or the Chikou span closes above the candles, then that may be a new uptrend. So overall is bullish on the Bitcoin. Kumo is nicely thick also. I like the thickness of the Kumo on this one. So that means this is a stable uptrend. And yeah, this is bullish to me. Okay, and also let me come back to the comment of XAU-USD. So it's retracing me because, hold on, let me check the gold. Yeah, XAU-USD. So gold, I have been looking for the selling edge. There was a Kumo breakout, but then it's retracing now. So now I still waiting for the chance to sell. But since the price is now going into Kumo on the daily time frame, it may not be downtrend anymore. It broke the trend line also. There was a descending trend line, and it just broke today. So it looks like this is no more downtrend, but rather this is going into range to me. So in this case, I delete downward roll because there's no more downtrend on this one. So yeah, and if I look at the 4-hour time frame, this is the price is now going into Kumo. This is, I think, the first time the market goes into Kumo ever since the break of the Kumo on the 2nd of February. It has been nicely down, but clearly the momentum changed. It never gets into Kumo, but today it actually did. So yeah, so here I think the market retraced and it may go up to, it may retrace to the previous resistance and the support, 1847.30. But this is, I don't take buy because this is where the fight between the long-term sellers and short-term buyers happening. And it may be spiky and choppy on the lower time frames. So you may get stopped out easily in this situation. So at least I would wait for the 4-hour Kumo and the resistance breakout and plan to look for the buying edge after that. Otherwise, I keep staying away. The price may be within the Kumo for a couple of days or weeks, or it may go down again too. So in this case, we're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. Or it may range for a couple of weeks or months from here. So yeah, this is not the best market to be in a trade for me. So yeah, looks like the market has been really tricky these days, especially since last year, like the last summertime or fall season, it has been really tricky market. And every time the news happens after COVID, the market goes opposite direction. And sometimes one news shows the good result, or some other news shows a bad result, worse than previous consensus. And I think due to the fundamental analysis also, the market seems a bit tricky. So yeah, I don't trade by the fundamentals. I simply take only by the technical confirmations. But yeah, looks like it has been a bit choppy, and I think we need a bit patient in this case. Okay, hello Brandon, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining. And Gan, Ewan, good to see you. Okay, Michelle, oh, I hope you take a good rest. And yeah, you have to take a rest. Yeah, when you're sick, when you're feeling down, and when you're unwell, then I recommend you not to check charts, because your psychology might be a bit different. Your psychology might be not there, and you may lose focus. And especially when you lose, you may feel unwell even more. So yeah, I recommend to stay away whenever you're sick and come back when you get better, is my recommendation. Okay, Egg Hagao says, I'm long in USDJPY now. Okay, USDJPY is, let's see, USDJPY is above the Tenkan-sen. Looks like the market is supported by the Tenkan-sen today. So yeah, if you buy now, then the market may reach to the resistance. 138.20 is a target. And yeah, so it may bounce and goes up. Yeah, but if the market breaks Tenkan-sen, I recommend you to exit. Yeah, now you can trust the Tenkan-sen as a support in this momentum. So this is the time cycles in Ichimoku analysis. And in terms of time cycle in the USDJPY, yesterday was actually Henkabi. This Henkabi was for the high. And exactly from yesterday, the market is retracing. So in next Henkabi for the low, Henkabi means the day of change. Like a Henka means change, and B means a day. So the next day of change will be the 6th of March for the low. So that means the market may consolidate or even retrace, even break the Tenkan-sen until the 6th of March. And then it may reach down to the Senko Span B also, and then be supported by the Senko Span B and goes up to the next Henkabi for the high, which will be, let's see, next Henkabi for the high is 17 to the future, which is 22nd of March. So yeah, so the market may break the resistance and goes up until the 22nd of March. So in that sense, we have to be careful for the retracement now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the monthly topic for the Ichimoku membership is time cycle analysis. So after today's public live stream, I will be doing more deeper time analysis, time cycle analysis. But this is one of the examples of the USDJPY time cycles. So again, the market broke the Kumo, and Kumo twisted bullish, and Chikou span above candles, so it's nice. It's all bullish trend, but the market may reverse for now. So yeah, so for the last 2-3 days, we have 3 dojis here. So so that means the market is ranging now. After this big bullish bar on the 24th of February, it has been a bit retracing. So yeah, that's my view on this USDJPY. Okay, let me see. Please check a pound USD. Okay, pound USD on the daily time frame is now ranging completely. No trend. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span below candles. So in that sense, this is bearish. So the market may go down to 1.1837. But this is at the same time really spiky. We have lots of wicks up and down. So this is bearish for me. But I would prefer to wait for the break of the support, which is 1.1837, and look for the selling opportunity. And then the target will be down here, 1.1402. Yeah, that's a target. Yeah, and when you look at this line, 1.1402, there is no resistance, there is no support. So you may wonder why I draw this line. And the reason is because I checked the weekly Kijun Sen. So this is called the Kijun Sen retracement strategy, which is also one of the original Ichimoku strategies. Whenever the price retrace and breaks the support, this is actually a neckline of a double top. So once it breaks a neckline, I think the market goes down. So that's also the price action analysis. But whenever you see Kijun Sen flat, that's where the market heads to. So yeah, so that's why I think that this is downtrend still. So and that's why Kijun Sen on the weekly becomes the target, which is again 1.1402. So yeah, I continue to wait for the break of the neckline on this double top. Okay, Marvin says Euro CAD is bullish on Ichimoku weekly. Right, Euro CAD is not bullish on the weekly and also the daily chart. And the daily chart broke the Kumo in 4 hour too. But again, the Kumo is too small, too thin in the 4 hour. So this means that the market is overheat, overbought. So the retracement can happen anytime. So we have to stay away in this case. Okay. Mario says I took Euro Swiss franc instead of Euro CAD because of the ThinkMo. Right, right. So Euro CAD is very thin, so we have to stay away. That's a good decision. Yes. Yes, okay. Augustine, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay, Gian says, can we use stochastic 30 10-10 setting for the trend filter or not? For the trend filter, no. I don't recommend because I never done it before. I only filter the trends by the Ichimoku 5 lines, not the stochastic. Stochastic for me is only to capture the entry timings, but not to capture the overall market situation. I think Ichimoku works better than stochastic for higher time frames. Okay, let's see. FX says, can you give me an example of an order you entered with M30 for about 3-4 hours and are losing money, and now there is a big news release? Yeah, so I didn't order, I didn't enter trade. Before, so I was taking a nap in this afternoon, and I checked the charts about 10 to 15 minutes before the news happens. And then I kept staying away. I didn't take trades. But I wouldn't enter the trade. I would enter trade 3-4 hours ago in M30. But if you haven't run profits yet before the news, then I recommend you to exit. With some small loss, small profit, you exit. And then come back after the news. Yeah, because news can happen. I mean, in theory, whatever the news it may be, when let's say this is euro in Germany, so euro pairs will be affected, And if this result, actual, is better than previous and consensus, then this currency tends to be bought. So now, in this case, this CPI actual was better than previous consensus, and that's why euro is now strong. This is now bullish on euro. So that's really simple. Very simple strategy. But there are always an exception. Like sometimes the news result is better than previous consensus, but it doesn't affect market, or sometimes it will be even sold. If the market sees this number to be negative still in the sentiment, then this currency sometimes tend to be sold. So it's after I realized the fact that especially after COVID, it's been happening too. Today, euro pair, euro has been strong after the news. You can actually tell by the strength chart at a glance because the euro is the red, and after the news happened, it's bullish. So this is really simple. But today was like today the market moved up. Euro currency became strong from the textbook after the news. But yeah, sometimes it won't happen. So and also the volatility becomes really wide, and you may get stopped out easily. Sometimes at the news, this is the result is good. But if you look at M5, let's say M5 shows like this N wave, and right before the news you enter trade buy, for example, and you put the stop loss below the support, for example here, and at the news the market first goes down and take the stop losses and then goes up this way. This happens too. So if you have the bigger stop loss, I think that will be okay. But then the market may go down continuously on this way too. So it's really unpredictable which way it goes after the news. So so my rule is unless I set the break even, I stay away. Yeah, I don't take trades at the news by the news. I always take trades based on the technical confirmations only. By Ichimoku and multiple time frames, and also the lower time frame confirmations. So that's what I observe at the news. So I don't really take trades by the news in this reason. So after this, there will be a news about 31 minutes, and in the US, this one is also a big news, one of the big news in the US. So simply stay away and observe the actual, what actual will give us. So previous was 47.4, the consensus is 48. So if this is better, then USD will be bought, and if it's worse, then this number becomes red, and this currency tends to be sold. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, good to see you again. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Let me continue to check some other comments. Okay. All right, Kilo, thanks for joining from Dubai. Good to see you. Okay, Kenley, good to see you. Blair, thanks for joining. You're welcome. And VK, good to see you too. Okay, good to see you. Let me see. Mervin says, hi Kay, instead of dividing your watch list by the red wrong names, you can right click and add sections. Yeah, I have sections on my watch list like this. Oh, actually I don't have, but yeah, I think that's a way I can do too. Right. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you very much. Okay, Gabby, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Yeah, nice to have you here. Okay. Oh, and thank you very much for your joining Ichimoku community. Thank you very much. So once you join, feel free to join the Discord group, and you get all the perks. You get 3 books, and after this public live stream, there will be an Ichimoku membership live in about 30 minutes. So we will discuss time cycles more deeply after this. But again, thank you very much, and stay gold. Okay, let's see. Alex says no longer trade. This moved institutional, but thought I'd come back to see what's up. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like the markets are a bit aggressive. So Euro is now up. So let me check other Euro pairs. Okay, so Euro USD is now up, but 4 hour is now in the Kumo, and the daily is just in the Kumo also. So Euro USD is not a good pair to trade right now. And Euro AUD is up, and 4 hour is so 4 hour is about to break the resistance. So I think once it breaks, this will be better than Euro CAD, because Kumo is much thicker than Euro CAD. So Euro AUD is nice. You can see the alert above the resistance of 1.5817, and once the alert triggers, you can come back and look for an opportunity to buy. So Euro AUD looks nice. And then let's see, Euro USD is also bullish because of the strong Euro, and this one also about to break that resistance. So as I mentioned on the weekly forecast, this is bullish, and I still expect the market breaks that resistance now. And 4 hour is continuously bullish, and this is to the resistance level. This is let's see, this is 34 pips above. So within today it may break, or this week I think it breaks and follow uptrend on this one too. So I wait for the break on the Euro JPY also. And the Euro Pound is really aggressive. It broke the Kumo in just one single candlestick, and this was up like 68 pips in 4 hour. So a very strong bullish momentum here, but this is overbought, and the market I think retrace on this one. Kumo is not twisted, and Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen flat, and this is too spiky, so I think I would just stay away from this one. And again, Euro CAD is up, but the Kumo is too thin, so I stay away until Kumo gets thicker, maybe tomorrow. And then Euro Swiss franc is bullish. Euro Swiss franc Kumo looks better than Euro CAD. So Euro Swiss franc is also one of the nice pairs to monitor and look for an opportunity. The next resistance level is getting close. The resistance level here is 1.0033. This is the round number, close to the round number of 1.003. So the market may reverse, but we still have room to trade about 20 pips only. So 20 pips is not much, so I think it's safer to wait for that breakout. But then there will be some other resistances, some minor resistances. And since this is since this is the Swiss franc pair, once the market retraces, I think it goes really fast down. But at this moment, I think the Euro Swiss franc is the best pair to trade so far among the Euro pairs. So that's my observation on the Euro pairs. And so I think that's it. And in terms of the other pairs, USDJPY broke the Kumo, so my view is still bullish. Now we have Doji on the daily, 2 dojis, 3 dojis on the daily, and I think the market retrace back to the next Henka before the low, which is the 6th of March, and then goes up to the next Henka before the high, which is 22nd of March. So that's my view. Okay, hello VG, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, Sarangdar, good to see you. Jacob, you're welcome. Okay, Janelle says, hi, I'm new to here. What is your average risk-reward ratio per trade? My average risk and reward ratio in the year of 2022 was, let me see. Let me double check, hold on. I have to recall my performance. But yeah, I usually take trades where my average risk-reward is 1 to 5 in average, because I value the risk and the reward ratio more than the win rate, because I found that it's more easier to make profits in that way. But yeah, so in a live trade, I always aim for the risk reward ratio, which is PF, profit factor, of 3 to 5. But yeah, in the year of 2022, my average PF was 5.7. Yeah, 5.7 was my average PF. My average win rate was 39%, which is still a bit high for me. Usually, my average, usually not usually, like I aim for the average win rate to be around 30% is enough for me. As long as I have the higher PF, my average win rate can be only 30%. But in the year of 2022, it was a bit better, 39%. And the PF was 5.7. So my return percentage average per month was 13.8%. So that was my performance in 2022. The best months in 2022 was September. In terms of the PF, I got the PF of 16.14, and that was because I got 2 or 3 trades were really strong. I got the USJPY, which I took on the 6th of September. I took that profit of 133 and 306 pips. And also in Euro Pound on the 23rd of September, I took 132 pips and 85 pips. So, and I only lost once. UCCAD was my loss, only 14 pips times 2. So my drawdown was really small, but my return was really big. So in terms of PF, the best month on the 2022 was September. And in terms of the return, it was the best in March. In March 2022, yeah, I got the very nice profits on these 3 trades. I took one on Euro AUD. I've got 329 pips on one of the trades, and I took another 2 trades on Pound AUD, and I took 462 pips and 445 pips on 2 trades. So these were the best trades in the month in the year of 2022 in March. So I hope it happens this month in March. Yeah, but we'll see. So that was my performance overview overall. So yeah, I used to be a scalper before. I used to scalp a lot. I used to take trades, maybe 20 trades, 30 trades per day. But I figured I got the losses, and then I became a trend follower. So, and it works. It works over the yearly basis. And that's my strategy. Okay, so yeah, just hold on. So I think yeah, the markets are a bit ranging so far, but it's, I think, still common based on my experience. So I think it's still okay. Okay, so let me see. Hello Amit, good to see you. Alvin, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. And Pankaj, good to see you. Right, Euro USD, we have to wait for the breakout of that resistance. Okay, thanks for joining from Vietnam. Good to see you. Oh, you say hello Japan, but actually I'm not in Japan anymore. I came to Dubai since 2021 July. So not in Japan anymore. But yeah, thank you for the message. Can you check NQH 2023? What's NQH? If you can mention, that would be great. Blair says the Kijun Sen, when the Kijun Sen goes flat, does the price get attracted to it? Yes. Even if the price below or above the Kumo. Yes. Yes. The Kijun Sen, whenever Kijun Sen flat, that means the market is retracing. And it works on any time frames, any higher time frames, it works. Okay, Thread Joe, good to see you. And Gam, good to see you. Also, you're welcome. Yeah, exactly, Kiro. Flat Kijun Sen is like a magnet. So whenever Kijun Sen goes flat, the price retraces like a magnet to Kijun Sen. Yeah, that's a basic idea. Right. Jason K says, hi, how's your February performance? I have to summarize the stats, but once I do, I will let you know. So please ask me again on the future live stream. Yeah, the month of February has been a bit rough. I managed to have some profits, but some of the trades for us were just lucky. But because I stayed away and the market just kept going towards my direction, so it was good. But yeah, market in the month of February has been really choppy. Yeah. Okay, Principals, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Pound JPY is, I think this is now retracing. Yes, so here Pound JPY also, Kijun Sen is now flat. So the market may retrace to Kijun Sen. So we have to wait for the resistance breakout. 165.87 to buy. This is in the middle of the retracement now. Okay, let me see. Plurifant says RENU SDT. Let me see if I have that on my watch list. So REN. Okay, I don't think I have that, so let me search. Okay, so that's okay, this one over here. Okay, this is, at a glance, this is really spiky. As I see, these are long wicks ups like this, so this is really spiky. But looks like this is bullish. It's volatile, but I can see that the market has been supported by the trend line. So it's been bullish, first of all. And the Kumo is bullish now. The price is now above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, so it's bullish. But I think the retracement happens anytime, just like before. 4-hour Kumo is okay, still flat, so this is a range. The market may retrace to Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen because they are flat. In 1 hour is bullish. Okay, so if 1 hour resistance break happens, which is on 0.12947, I think that will be a good buying chance once it happens. Otherwise, you have to stay away. I think the market will retrace to 4-hour Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen in this one. Okay, Principal says, Kei-san, which broker are you with in Japan? Oh, again, I'm not in Japan, so I don't use Japanese brokers anymore. But when I was in Japan, I was using SBI, and also Rakuten. Those two are reliable, I think, in my experience. Okay, my favorite time frame is daily time frame. Daily works the best with the Ichimoku. Okay, Euro USD is now bullish. Have to wait for the resistance break. Ronald, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Okay, Janil. Hi Kei, thanks for answering my previous questions. To add on to that, what is your average holding time per trade? I don't monitor the holding time per trade, so I'm not really sure. Sometimes I keep holding for like a day, 2 days, 3 days. But mostly when the market reverses, I close my trade within a day. Within a couple of hours, I close my trades. So it really depends. Depends on how stable the market goes towards my direction. Ekragao says, do you scale in your trades when it moves towards your direction? Yes, I do. Yeah, I keep adding more positions and following the same trend. But every time I make sure to look for the confirmations. Let's say I'm on the Euro Swiss franc right now, let's say. And if I happen to find other pairs to be trending stably and better, then I will take another one. I don't stick to one pair to keep trading the same direction. Because of the risk hedge, I prefer to choose other pair to trade. Yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, Ronald, good to see you. Okay, Pankaj, thanks for joining. You're welcome. Janelle says, can we pass prop firms from the strategies that you're using? Yes, I think it's possible, but you have to be selective in terms of the timing when you start. Like, I think the prop firm challenge is if you have only 1 month, then and within the 1 month, if you don't see any big trends, then you may not be able to pass. So yeah, I think it depends on the timing when you start the challenge. But there are some graduates, GTS graduates, who passed the prop firm challenges. So yeah, I'm sure there's a chance that you can pass. Yes. Okay, Gerald says 13 pips candle hit my stop loss on Euro CAD. Right, Euro CAD 4 hours really thin, so the retracement happens really quickly. Yeah, like this. Kumo is really thin, so this is overbought. The market when the market retraces, it happens really strong. So you have to be very good at the risk management to manage the positions along the way. Okay, so yeah, I think I will end the live for now. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining. Yeah. So just to wrap up, the markets, some markets, I see some trends on the Euro pairs like Euro CAD, Euro Swiss franc, but I think we are still in a bit aggressive and retracing markets recently. So I think we just have to be patient until we see the next stable trends. Not a big trends, but the stable trends in terms of the Kumo shape. I hope we will see these in the month of March and get the stable trends along the way and make profits. And also, by the way, there will be a big news in about 10 minutes, which is this one, USD, ISM PMI, which is coming soon. So whenever you have still positions, I recommend you to exit and come back. So never lose big is the key to success in the long run. As I say here, my philosophy is to help you become a non-losing trader. Because if you become non-losing, then the next step for you is to become profitable. But you can be profitable. After the losing trader. After losing trader, you become a non-losing, then the profitable trader. And to be that, you have to know about the risk management. That's really important. Okay, so again, thank you very much. And again, for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon in about 7 minutes from now. Today, I will be covering time cycle analysis, so I will see you there. And to those who are joining public, I will see you again this week. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thank you very much.